And now, here's our weekly report of a few events happening this week in our area. North Segment Adult Walking Bingo on Thursdays from 12 to 1 p.m. at Northern Lights Wellness Center. Winners get grocery cards from Jack and Jill, hosted for MHA enrolled North Segment community and staff adults ages 19 to 54. Any questions? Call the Northern Lights Wellness Center front office for information. Elders Walking Bingo on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. at the Northern Lights Wellness Center, hosted for elders 55 and older. Contact Jay Sean at 609-9778. Prizes given for each game. And to highlight some coming events taken from your Montreal County newspaper, this week include Stanley Commercial Club monthly meeting, Wednesday, January 7th at the Microtel Inn and Suites. For events like these and much, much more, check out your Montreal County newspaper that can be purchased in person or online. Movie time in the new Northeast Segment Community Building, now showing Avatar Saturdays and Sundays. Check out social media for more information. Native Focus Scholarships, undergraduate scholarships available now, applications online. MHA Rodeo Association Awards Banquet, January 10th at the Four Bears Casino. Doors open at 2:30 p.m. for a day and night of awards and fun. Holiday Public Library First Annual Winter Games, Sunday, January 11th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Holiday Public Library. White Shield Fire Prize Bingo, Friday, January 9th at 5 p.m. at the Ralph Wells Community Center. Check out the website or social media for more information. Four Bears Segment Team Doubles Cornhole League, starting January 5th every Monday for 6 weeks at the Johnny Bird Memorial Hall. Contact Stephen Finley for more information. Four Bears Segment is hiring. Open positions include an Elder's Kitchen Cook. Applications can be acquired and submitted at the Johnny Bird Memorial Building. I'm Charlene DeChico, your local correspondent, and you're watching RTC Local Community News. And now, here are some highlights from the Montreal County Ag Banquet, including interviews with board members and special guest speakers, along with comments from some of the award winners. A full story can be found in the November 12th issue of the Montreal County Promoters newspaper.
I'm Cliff Tellefson. I'm the chairman of our board at Montreal County Ag Improvement. Tonight we have our Ag Improvement Appreciation Banquet, and we're just honoring all the area agricultural producers and anybody that really deals with agriculture in our community. We have a speaker tonight. We got music playing in the background right now. Everybody's kind of showing up, and living in North Dakota has been great. And we just, I both farm and I ranch, so it's kind of what a lot of the area does around here in the Great Plains of North Dakota.
Hi, I'm Roger Christensen. I'm a board member on the Montreal Soil Conservation District Board. We're a government entity. We're elected officials. We do have a tree planting program. That's our big effort. We usually plant about 100,000 linear feet of trees per year. And tonight at the Ag Improvement Banquet, we co-op with the Ag Improvement Banquet, and we're going to give away our achievement winner. And tonight's winner is Josh Johnson and Kevin Johnson. They're brothers that farm in the Partial Plaza area.
Josh returned to the family farm in 2006 after graduating from NDSU. Then he farmed alongside his dad, Rodney. It was when Rodney was looking at retirement in 2011 when Kevin returned to the farm after working in finance and industrial equipment sales of the state. Kevin feels that lots of little changes have made a big impact. Things such as soil testing, using more biologicals, cutting back on synthetic fertilizer, and focusing on soil health have provided great strides in their conservation efforts. Although Kevin and Josh each have their own operations, they work closely together, sharing some machinery. Lots of labor, new ideas, and a love for the land, all the while having fun alongside family. Congratulations to the Johnson family on receiving the 2025 Montreal Soil Conservation District Achievement Award.
In his younger years, Fritz was a member of the Victory Producers 4-H Club and Stanley After Faith. He is currently a 39-year member of the Stanley Rural Fire Department. He has served as chief, secretary, and treasurer. He is a certified firefighter 1 and firefighter 2. He is also a lifetime member of the North Dakota Firemen's Association. He was a volunteer driver for the ambulance service for 12 years and was instrumental in the fundraising and building of the new ambulance garage. He has served on the Palamo Faith Lutheran Church Council, the American Lutheran Church Council, and the Prairie Parish Council. He also served on the Montreal Bethel Home Board for 9 years. Fritz also served as the City of Stanley Mayor for 8 years and a council member for 4. R&T Water Board for 8 years and the Montreal County Planning and Zoning Board for 10 years. He proudly served as the judge at the Montreal County Farm and Ranch Days dessert contest every spring. Fritz and his wife Cheryl have 3 children: Todd, wife Kate, Gail, husband Brian, and Amy, husband George, and 4 grandchildren: Bryson, wife Abby, Riley, Laney, and Arlie. Fritz, please come up and receive your award.
It's worth mentioning how amazing the people at NRCS have been to work with.
Yeah, exactly the same. Just thank you to everybody in the NRCS. Ariana in particular, she was really answered all of our questions and was very helpful. And of course, Tyler and Pam. So, thank you.
Better known as the Shark Farmer, he is a risk taker and out-of-box thinker who believes everyone has a story to tell. His unfiltered words resonate with 2.8 million listeners weekly around the world.
So the necklace soup means little knob giggity in German. I thought it was like dumplings or something. Is that what it is?
My name is Rob Sharkey. I'm a 5th-generation farmer from just outside of Bradford, Illinois. We're raising corn and soybeans, and we raised 4 kids. Well, I am just a farmer, but about 2016, I started a podcast, and we were talking about things that weren't generally covered in agriculture, kind of the real stories, and we weren't covering markets or weather, just actually talking to the people themselves. And from that came a lot of different, taboos that weren't talked about, and that's how we kind of made a name for ourselves. That transitioned into the podcast getting big enough that we were offered a slot on XM radio. So my wife and I do an XM radio show every day. And then that moved on to RFD TV, which is a national radio show. And that led on to PBS, and it just keeps snowballing. So it's kind of hard to imagine myself as just a corn and soybean farmer now sitting here owning a media company. It's been a wild ride. Well, you got to look at everything through the eyes of a farmer. I mean, I've been through it before. My first crop was in 96. I've been through tariff wars, I've been through trade wars, and I know how that affects, and I know everything is cyclical, and the supply and demand truly drives the market. But yeah, you gotta have fun with life, or else you can spiral down into kind of a depression that you don't want to be in. Sharks don't swim backwards, and a shark doesn't swim backwards, they're always going forward. And what we mean by that is that we don't look at the past as that's how we're judged. I've made a ton of mistakes. That doesn't define me as a failure, even though I failed countless times. You just keep moving forward and you build on what's right.
Hi, I'm Emily Sharkey, married to Rob Sharkey. We met when we were in junior year in high school, and we've been together ever since. I'm what you might call a skip generation farm. So my grandparents on both sides farmed. They were row crop farmers, corn and soybeans, and then they had Hereford cattle. And so I grew up helping my grandparents on their farm, and my favorite thing was to help find twin calves in the springtime and go out and do chores with my grandparents. So I was very happy to get back on the farm when Rob and I got married and knew what to expect coming back to the farm. When Rob started the podcast, we were basically interviewing people from all over the country, and that led into our XM shows. So now we're on channel 147 on Sirius XM every day together. It's so much fun because we don't want to hear from necessarily a president of an organization or a CEO of a company all the time. We want to hear from just the average everyday farmer and rancher and hear their story. And we have talked about, we don't even most of the time talk about farming. It's all about struggles, challenges, triumphs in their life.
Yep.
And we love to hear about it. So.
Four Bears Casino Sportsbook has a new look. Enjoy Vegas-style betting in comfort. Play and qualify to win trips to Vikings or Raiders NFL games. Order a drink at the dedicated bar. Then kick back in a lounger and watch the full wall display. Feel the action all the way to the final moment and claim your winnings. Book it for private draft parties or game day too. Visit the remodeled Sportsbook at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Hi, I'm Patrick Paquino, co-GM here at Four Bears Casino and Lodge. Welcome to our sports book and our sports betting hub right here at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, located on the Fort Berthold Indian Reservation in Newtown, North Dakota. First of all, you come in, you want to check out what games are on. So the novice, people that don't really know how to place a bet, we'll walk you through all the steps. You can use one of our kiosks. We have the odds boards up. You can take a look at what games are playing, how you want to make your bets, mix and match, any way that you want to do. Stay tuned. Go to fourbearscasino.com and check out what's happening here at Four Bears. Either way, we got you covered here at Four Bears Casino and Lodge.
Ruffy's Sports Bar and Grill now open, located in the new addition at the Four Bears Casino. North Dakota Building Trades Unions and NHS College are teaming up to bring you an apprenticeship program that sets you up for success. This is the first partnership between a building trades union and a tribal college. If you're a resident in the state of North Dakota looking for a career with long-term benefits, this free program is for you. Offering 15 different trade unions to choose from, including carpentry, electrical, plumbing, and heavy equipment, we've got the tools and training led by experienced union instructors. Using a nationally recognized curriculum, this online course includes hands-on training, training center tours, and mock interviews, with job placement right here in North Dakota. Apply today at nhsc.edu and join the North Dakota Building Trades Unions, where your future is built from the ground up. Are you ready to take that first step to build your future? It all starts here.
What's up, everybody? My name is Twyla Baker, and I'm the president of Nu'uta Hiratsasaki College. I'm so excited about the start of this season. We're starting out on a good foot. We've got a good, strong team. We want to make sure that people stay healthy, stay on their grades, able to play to the best of their ability. We need our fans here. We need our people here to come and support our team. We want you there. We want you guys to be here and be loud so that we're supporting the Storm as best we can, because we are Storm Strong. You can check out all our games on our YouTube channel. We also have a huddle. We're trying to post it as far as we can on our social media. I am so excited about the start of this season.
We look forward to bringing you news, updates, and coverage of events happening in our area.